93.3 KZOZ FM San Luis Obispo. The home of Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
They have no chemistry at all.
Dumbass of the Day brought to you by Peterson's U-Cart in Atascadero. They've got everything your Nard dog yard. Sorry, touching a lot of office with the Nard dog. Yard needs. Gusta Way. Gusta Road. Why do I keep saying way? Gusta Road past. Jeez. Gusta Road at Atascadero.
Yeah, that's right behind Quickie Car Wash there.
And you can also get them at Peterson, the letter ucart.com. It's Peterson U-Cart, everything you need. Landscape supplies. They do bark, walk on bark. They do rock. They do all this stuff. You got to check out their website, Peterson.
Some rock this weekend.
The letter U, Peterson, the letter ucart.com.
How pathetic can some people be?
I just love food. I love going to restaurants. My favorite restaurant, Applebee's. I love that place. You know why I love that? That's the restaurant with the waiters with all the flair and the suspenders and always happy to see you. I love those restaurants because they cater to fat people. They know fat people are showing up. You walk in, they're like, hey, we took chicken and put cake in it. Is that cool? It's like, oh my God. Is that even legal? I don't think so, fatso, but go by the toboggan. We'll bring it right over. Oh, I love the dessert menu there, too, because it's so ridiculous. They actually take a color photo of the dessert, which is unnecessary. It's a photo, like it had its own photo shoot day. It's almost a fat guy porno mag at that point. And it has a description, like it talks to you, like, hey, I'm Apple Crispy. Hi, I'm from California. This is my sister, Hot Fudge Cake. You can get both of us, fatso.
Dumbass of the Day. 93.3 KZOZ.
I can't understand people that can eat a lot of desserts because, you know, it's like they're so rich as they are. And the people that eat nothing but cookies and sugar, and I just like... I don't know. I'm a little jealous and envious, I should say, but at the same time, it's like I guess I'm just more of a savory person. Savory person. Am I having a stroke? What's going on with me, man? In the last 10 minutes, I have not been able to put a sentence together. Let me drink some tea. Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay. So the perks have started rolling in for those that have gotten the vaccination. Bring in the big boys. I don't know if this is like really the best thing to do for those that are immunocompromised, because usually if you're immunocompromised, it's because of things like diet and stuff like that. But the folks at Krispy Kreme, not missing out on an opportunity to...
They have one of those in Santa Maria too, by the way.
To get their names in the mouths of every media person, including ourselves.
More on that.
Sees the opportunity. And they said, hey, if you got vaccinated, we're going to give you a free donut, fatty. Not saying that everybody who's gotten vaccinated is a fatty, but I'm just saying that...
Not just fatties like donuts.
The ones that are going to take you up on that offer, could be the ones
you ever
that
eat a Krispy Kreme?
Compromised.
You've had Krispy Kreme. You can't just eat one. I mean, they go down so fast. It's like cotton candy. It melts in your mouth.
I'm literally not a fan. I do not like that. I think that is the most overrated donut I've ever had.
Because there's not a lot of substance to it? It is very light.
Because it's not local, man. Central Coast Smoke. CCW.
Just stop.
CCW.
I'm going to quit. Going home. Do not start that. I'll leave right now.
CCW.
You have not become that person, all right?
No, I just do not like their donut. It is messy. It is soft. What? It tastes like it's been in a truck stop.
It's amazing
donut case
how
for
we disagree on
hours.
just about everything. It's my favorite donut. It's what turned me on to realizing that the glazed donut is the best donut ever.
Now they're doing this for the entire year, but how do they verify whether or not you've been vaccinated? Because isn't that kind of a personal information?
I think they give you a card. I've seen people post their damn cards that they got their first and second shot. So maybe they asked for that. I don't know. It's funny. A lot of people that are getting vaccinated, probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. I had a buddy who went and got his first shot because he works in the wine business, which apparently gets you a shot because you're in the food industry.
Well, anybody over 50 now.
And he's over 50. just turned 50, so good for him. He walks in and they say, okay, did you fill out your paperwork? Yep. And then they never even asked him where he worked or anything. Could have been anybody off the street. They never verified
They sounded like those
his
puppets
age
off
or
of
anything else.
Sesame Street, the
pretty
ones
much.
that go yip, 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 yip,
I forgot about that.
yip, 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 yip.
I was just talking like them. I love those when I was a kid.
So
All
it
right.
says that so they give you a card? What is this card?
A vaccine
for?
card. Yeah.
Wait, I thought our medical information
Our buddy
was
Matt
our
Cross
medical.
was posting it on his Instagram. He was so proud of himself when he got the first one.
I thought our medical information was our medical information. Now they have to give us a card and they have to entice us with all these free offerings like donuts?
Well,
Like, it's none of your damn business if I got vaccinated or not.
it's a marketing plan. They're like, hey, this is the number one thing going on in the country
we will
right
turn
now.
over anything for a free donut, won't we? We'll be like, hey,
Not me.
take the keys to the castle. Free donut, give it to me.
I'm waiting for Popeyes
I mean,
or Arby's.
haven't we learned this through manufacturing? I mean,
I'll be lining
we're
up
like-
to get an extra beef or whatever it's called with some horsey sauce. I will line right up right now.
We
to
got
get a
some
shot.
trees. Anybody want to make us some furniture? We'll sell you the trees for next to nothing. You sell us the furniture for more than what we sold you the trees for. I mean, come on. It's the American way now, right? I mean, we've come we've come all the way around on it. We've just been like, hey, you want my medical information? Yeah, I'll give you my medical information. Give me a damn donut.
What if somebody decides to get the vaccine because they want a free donut and you're the reason why they got the vaccine and then they have a bad reaction to it and God forbid they get sick or worse? Don't you feel bad that you literally dangled this donut in front of their nose just to get the vaccine and you made them sick? I would feel bad. It's a personal decision.
The vaccines aren't making people sick as of now.
You don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
I know.
People have had reactions.
Well,
the Pfizer one, they were having allergic reactions to.
The AstraZeneca
the Moderna one.
The AstraZeneca one.
The AstraZeneca one. Yeah, I don't know.
Big problems.
I mean, yes, it's not widely spoke about, but I mean, I have heard there are issues. So, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not anti-vaccine. I plan on probably getting one when it's my turn.
But this is where
everybody I know that has gotten the vaccine
America.
Is just fine.
Like I said.
But at the same time,
Like I said
I don't
last
think
week-
people should be dangling free donuts in front of people to get it. I think if people want to get it, they should get it.
Why is it that everybody that is getting the vaccine is wearing it as a badge of honor when it's just a medical procedure? Like when I get a flu shot, or God forbid,
I walk around with a flu shot sticker.
if I had herpes and a doctor said to me, I gotta prescribe you some Valtrex, I wouldn't be like, hey everybody, and posting my picture of my pill bottle on my social media and saying, guess who's got herpes?
No, it's not like that though. You'd be herpes free. Guess who's flu free? Guess who's COVID free? If you get Valtrex,
Any result should be your own.
but if you get Valtrex, does that mean you're herpes free?
No, it just means it's true.
See,
You're
that's
never,
a bad example.
I don't think you're ever free.
All right.
So,
I love your donuts, Krispy Kreme, but man, stay to the donuts and get out of the politics.
But anybody that's going to hand over that information for a free donut, this is going to be the new Scarlet Letter. I worry about society. I don't know who I'm giving it to. It's to anybody that would, to both Krispy Kreme for devising the plan, and then the people that are like, oh yeah, go get my vaccine because I can get a free donut.
You know who's coming up? I bet you IHOP or Denny's is going to start giving away
Of course,
pancakes or
they'll
something.
all be lining up because we talked about them, and the best publicity is free publicity. Idiots. You're Jeff and Jeremy's
Dumbass of the Day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Don't be a dummy when it comes to your landscape supplies. Go to Peterson U-Cart on Gusta Road, just north of Quickie Car Wash in Atascadero.
Reload! U-Cart! You save!
Jeff and Jeremy here online at KZOZ.com. Make sure you check out the China Peak link. You could win yourself an entire season's pass to go to China Peak this spring, as well as this fall, next year as well. It's the China Peak Ski Pass. Just text the word ski to 805-543-3693 on the 805 Beer text line. And coming up just after 8 o'clock this morning, you can win a day pass.
dude that owns Rock and Roll Diner said that Rock and Roll Diner, the
I saw this.
the train car in Oceano, said that it is a third the cost to give takeout and I guess doggy bag, for lack of a better term, stuff to customers in styrofoam. A third of the cost than what it is in paper, and it actually holds up a lot better if you're putting it in styrofoam. The food.
His argument was, listen, if they make us go to paper products and they ban styrofoam like they did plastic bags, then we're going to have to probably charge people more because it costs more to produce this kind of stuff. And, it's got to come from somewhere in so many words, right? I mean, that's what I saw in the news. And I have to agree with him. If you're getting takeout, maybe there should be a takeout fee because we live in San Luis Obispo County where they and people, I don't know, do people vote on this? How does that come down? That's what I don't understand. Is this something we vote on as a community, or is this a panel of people?
I think
county commissioners. Okay, so it's 5 or 6 or 7 or however many
people
county
that you
commissioners
elected
are.
in. So if you don't like the way it goes, remember it next time you go to vote.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people that are green. They're like anti-styrofoam and all that. And styrofoam's not great. I think paper's fine, and I don't mind paying a little bit extra to get rid of styrofoam and to have my order come in one of those brown paper boxes or whatever, cardboard looking boxes things. I'm fine with that, but I'll pay the fee as long as it's reasonable. I mean, how much do you have to charge me to give me 2 containers?
Well, if it containers a penny, then the paper container is going to be 3 pennies because it's a third the price.
I'm going to pay 3 pennies per container.
Well, I'm just saying that's
the most I may ever pay is 50 cents.
How about this? I don't know,
and that's crazy.
I don't know what those.
Charge me at 50 cents to takeout charge. I'm fine with that.
The chances of the styrofoam, I have no idea. Being a penny are very slim. I don't know how much those styrofoam containers cost. Maybe somebody has a restaurant 805-543.
I guarantee it's not much.
But if it comes down to $1 versus $3, there's some substantial cost there. Like, what if those styrofoam containers are $1 a piece to send out, but then the paper ones are $3?
That's not. They're not. That's a lot.
Right.
But I would still be okay with paying a couple of dollars to get takeout in a more environmentally safe thing. So I'm okay with that.
Communications.
You have to tell people that, or maybe you don't. Do you have to tell people that? There's a ethical question. I own the diner now. I own a restaurant, and somebody calls me, and I've had to switch. Do I have to say, well, the county commissioners voted, we have to get rid of styrofoam, so we're switching to paper? So, what are you doing?
I was trying to grab the thing. Just throw it. No, the piece of paper not the whole thing, just the piece of paper. Just that piece of paper right there. No, the sheet that's in the plastic. That thing.
This?
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
Just ask for it next time, would you?
Well, I can't. I didn't. I think I thought I could reach around the plexiglass.
So, anyways, here's an ethical question: if I own a restaurant and somebody calls to get takeout, and I said, well, yeah, the county commissioners voted we can't have styrofoam anymore. Say we have paper, and unfortunately, we have to pass that cost on to you. So it's going to be an extra $1.50 for your family's order tonight. All right. Say I'm a family of 4 calls in, and they order their food, couple of kids, couple of adults, whatever. And I'm like, all right, I'm fine with that. Do I need to tell them that, or do I just say, oh, all right, here it is, and it's going to be $1.50 more. Because I want to say during COVID, everybody raised their prices. Nobody said to me on the phone when I would get takeout, because I would try to support local, and I'm lazy, and so I would go to my favorite restaurants. I get takeout, and nobody said, "Oh, by the way, we're charging you an extra, $4 tonight because of COVID, and we've had to raise our prices." Nobody said that. They just charged me, and I'm like, "Oh, it's a little bit more." And my wife's like, "Isn't it normally cheaper than this?" I go, "Yeah, but it's COVID; they have to charge more."
Is that why?
Yeah, because everything costs more, I guess, when it's during COVID. I don't know what it costs more because you don't have to pay staff.
You noticed when
same amount. Anyways.
I mean, it's a perfect storm. I mean, wages are going up for the workers in restaurants. So the cost is going
minimum wage. Yeah,
the cost is going to
keep voting it up.
So who's
going to pay for it? We are going to pay for it.
So you take into consideration paper versus styrofoam. That raises the cost a little bit.
Minimum wage up.
Minimum wage. Also, you have to deal with
delivery costs up.
Yep, delivery costs, and then
because they have to pay those people. Fuel prices now new. have gone up.
With fuel
We're paying
prices,
for that.
With fuel prices going up, then your groceries are going to cost more.
Everything's costing more.
Your food service people are going to charge you more for the food that they provide to you.
Yep.
It is.
So quit complaining about it.
It's a lot.
Quit complaining about prices.
Piled onto the plate. But the question that we're asking you as part of the SurfNet Communications poll question is: what takeout team are you on? What takeout team are you on? Styrofoam to save the moolah or paper for the environment? Getting you connected. That is SurfNet Communications.
Here's the nice thing.
Faster than DSL or satellite, especially in rural areas. Check them out at SurfNet Communications. They are the leader in rural broadband.
No one's going to know. It's a blind vote, so no one's going to know, so no one can judge you, so you can be honest.
Yes, because I feel
just click and move on.
I feel as if, though, you asked this in a room with 100 people on the Central Coast and everybody could see each other, everybody'd be like, oh, it's all about the paper.
Yeah.
It's all about
except for maybe a couple people that had the gump, and then everybody'd say they're crazy weirdos. But in private,
they get canceled on the spot.
Blind, when nobody could see how you voted, you let us know now. KZOZ.com.
Why didn't you just move to Fresno?
Whoa! Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
I mentioned this a little bit towards the end of the show yesterday, just in passing.
Yeah.
Santa Maria is kicking everybody's ass on the Central Coast when it comes to getting the brand name chain places in. I mean,
because I feel like San Luis Obispo County is anti-chain.
No, I understand that,
and it's mainly San Luis Obispo proper. Or
I mean, look at let's look at this. Let's just look at this tail of the tape, okay?
What do we got?
Santa Maria, northern Santa Barbara County. You have Cracker Barrel, right?
Sure. Which is actually a really good get because they're not everywhere.
No, they're not. In California, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
And one of them is in Santa Maria.
That's a big get for Santa Maria.
Then you've got...
I like their fried chicken.
You've got... Oh, God, what's the other place? Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is another good get, right?
No Chick-fil-A's in San Luis Obispo County.
Yeah. They got an In-N-Out, which I know we have, but still, that's a good get.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what they have that we don't have is a Del Taco. People talk about Del Taco.
Del Taco's been there for a while, though. This is not part of the new movement. I'm talking about the new movement.
I'm sorry.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, I'll just let you do your thing.
I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. They have that Walmart grocery store thing.
What's that?
It's like a grocery store.
Oh, inside the Walmart?
Walmart grocery store.
Yeah, I've been in one of those.
But like a real grocery store with like real, not just frozen foods and some chips.
Right. No, it's a full-on grocery store.
They've got, and then it was in the news yesterday, my favorite store, Aldi's moving in. Give those trucks more reason to come up the 101 so they can not just have to make a delivery in Arroyo Grande.
I have one like 2 minutes from my house, or maybe 3.
Well, I have one.
I never go.
45 minutes from my house. I would like one closer to my house. Well, there's empty stores in the neighborhood in which I live in.
I guess if you gave me a list of things, I could go pick it up for you.
And also, and I've never tried the place, but I've heard the people that I've talked to that have tried the place say that it's the best going in. Raising Cane's. Have you ever heard of Raising Cane's Chicken?
No.
It's like a chicken strip place, but they've perfected the chicken strip. Raising Cane's. I guess they're all over the place in Arizona.
Is that K with cane with a K? I mean, like sugar cane?
No, I think it's CAIN. I don't know. Okay. I have no idea how it's spelled. But
wait, I think I just spelled that wrong.
But I was in Flagstaff, and we were driving through, and the one time the kids didn't want chicken nuggets. I'm like, hey, what do you guys want? They're like, I go, do you want to get some chicken strips? They're like, nah, we're sick of chicken strips. I'm like, come on.
They did.
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
They're getting a Raising Cane's down there. And I'm just thinking, man, you know.
5 Cities has nothing. They wouldn't even let a Popeyes come in.
We have an Aldi's.
They wouldn't even let a Popeyes come in. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? They were going to, right now it's an eyesore. It's right off of Halcyon, the exit, off of the 101. There was a restaurant there. I guess they were going to put it right there.
And the Beachside Auto or Beach, whatever it was called.
Yeah. They were going to put a Popeyes and something else in there. They said, no, we're too good. We don't, what are you talking about?
We're too good for
I don't know why they wouldn't let it go in. I mean, come on. Maybe it's that part of town that isn't zoned for that. I don't know.
It was zoned for a restaurant and an auto body shop.
Yeah, but this has a drive-through. Maybe there's a difference. I know there's a McDonald's drive-through down the street. It's too bad, man. I just get frustrated. I get frustrated because I realize San Luis Obispo, let them be San Luis Obispo. Let them have no drive-thrus. Let them have no chains. That's cool but you know what? Let us have chains and drive-thrus in the 5 cities.
If I remember correctly,
I think everybody would be fine with it.
If I remember correctly, the opposition to Popeyes going in where the old Francisco's Country Kitchen and the beach, whatever auto place was we don't want that kind of restaurant here.
Yeah, what
is it better to have 2 abandoned buildings there as the
fence
welcome sign?
You know what's across the street? Every ride-on truck they have practically. It's like, I guess, I don't know, they just take up all that parking. It's supposed to be carpool parking. They just park all their vehicles there. Maybe they have a special lease with the city of Arroyo Grande or something. I have no idea. But I mean, it's like, come on, this place is already a freaking bus parking lot and a dump. Just abandoned buildings.
We have this
and a cemetery. I mean,
often.
Welcome to Arroyo Grande. How beautiful is this? You got dead people, a dump, and a bus parking lot. Welcome to the Halcyon exit. It's gross. I don't
we have this
complain.
conversation frequently where it's like, what do we not have here that we want? How about what does Santa Maria have that your neighborhood would want? Because to me, I think Santa Maria has it all. They have it all. There was 2 natural cafes. There was one in downtown SLO and one in Santa Maria. Guess where they decided to go?
Santa Maria.
There was Cugini.
Cheaper rent.
Cugini's had a restaurant in Santa Maria and a restaurant in San Luis Obispo. They pulled out of San Luis Obispo and focused on the Santa Maria. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why the restaurant...
Can I tell you something else Santa Maria has that we don't have? Arby's.
Yes.
Why can't we have an Arby's? Oh, we're not that kind of town.
Like, dude, look at the empty KFC in Atascadero. Please put an Arby's there. Please put an Arby's there. Or a Raising Cane's. Or a Chick-fil-A. Or whatever.
Why do I need 15 Thai restaurants, but I can't have one Arby's? I mean, I like Thai food, great, but come on. You can have 15, but let me have an Arby's and a Popeyes.
I looked up Mexican restaurants in Paso Robles one day on the maps, and I decided to count them. And I had to literally stop and go back and start again so many times because I lost count. And it was like 26. Ridiculous. 805-543-3693. Those are the 805 beer text lines. You can also call those numbers too. Properly Chill with 805.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.